It's your girl Carissa Rankin, and welcome to the Rankin's World on YouTube. Before we get started, I want y'all to know that we really appreciate all our subscribers, all the comments, emails, messages we get on Facebook and Instagram. But we get some of the same questions. So today, we're going to name some of the top questions we get asked and cover them today, right now, at the Rankin's World channel. But before we get started, don't forget to press subscribe down there below in red, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so every time we post a video or go live, you will be the first one notified. And also remember, if you have any questions, comment below and send us an email at therankinsworld@gmail.com. But let's get started on so many questions we get asked at the Rankin's World channel. Alright, it's your girl Carissa Rankin. Let's go! Everyone, it's your girl Carissa Rankin, and let's get started on answering the so many questions I get from subscribers and emails and so much more. Oh, but before we even go any further and getting started talking about that, hold on, I got hot. I'm waiting. I'm getting unloaded and I got a little hot. I wanted to show y'all my shirt. Oh, let me take the phone out. It says only one, and on the back it says one body, one life, and one me. This is an awesome shirt. When I seen it, I said I had to get it. I got it from my girl Gloria in Kannapolis, North Carolina at Crown's Barbershop. And her son is an MMA fighter. So when I seen she was selling this shirt, I was like, oh God, I gotta have one. It's awesome. So that's shout out to my girl Gloria. I love my shirt. It's so adorable. Because there's only one Carissa Rankin. Alright, so let's get started. One of the questions I get asked a lot, numerous of times, is about paying for CDL training. And I get people emailing me saying, I want to become this truck driver and I want to make a better living. I want to get into the career of trucking, but I really don't have the funds to do so. Let me tell you a way to even find a school, and then find a school that can pay for you. Let's get started. Go on Google, type in CDL training, CDL Class A, professional training schools, CDL training that can pay for schooling. Type that in and type up your area of wherever you're at. And once you go on Google and type all that in, a list of schools is going to come up. And when it come up, you're going to find one that works best for you. But let me give you some examples. Swift is a school that's going to more than likely come up, and you got to go through a couple-week course, or probably a 3-4 week course. You're going to test there, and you can work there for a year, and they'll pay for your CDL training. And that's under the contract. Or you can go there and get your training, and say if you just want to go get your CDL training, but you want to leave Swift, you don't want to work for them, go there, get your training, and then you'll pay them back as in a loan. Like you'll pay back a school loan back to Swift. So you don't have to work with them, but you got to pay your school loan back. Okay? But if you stay and work with them, your tuition will be paid for. That's an example. Another example, you can go to a school somewhere else, and say if you go to school somewhere else, but you want to go work for Snyder. Snyder does tuition reimbursement up to $250 a month. So they'll be paying back your tuition if you work for them, if it's like less than a year old. Do that make sense? So that's another thing you can do. And Snyder also have schooling. You can go to school there, go to CDL training there, work for them and get it paid for. Or they have, and then another good thing with Snyder, if you use me as a referral, you'll be one-on-one contact with me, but I teach you about the IC program. They got an IC program there. They got recruiters there that help teach you on how to go from driving a truck to getting your own truck and leasing and growing a fleet there, and so much more. So that's the way you can go. All right. Another thing you can do is find a college that has CDL training courses. Some colleges have CDL training courses, and that you can pay like a loan, or you can take out a loan, or you can apply for a scholarship, or you can pay out of pocket and it'll pay for your CDL training. Let me give you an example. Like when I went to RTCC, it was at a community college. It was another school in Charlotte, North Carolina called Piedmont Community College, and you just got to pay a small percentage of the every. You can make payments, or you can pay it all up front, or you can pay it I think it was like 3 weeks. You can pay 3 payments, 2 payments, all up front, or you can go to the unemployment office and apply for a grant, or and they got programs at Goodwill that cover CDL training. It was a lot of things you can do and bring it to this training course, and that'll cover your CDL training. So let's get this out your head of you don't have the money. You maybe don't have the money, but now you got the resources. Okay, they out there for your help and for your benefit. Another couple things you can do when it comes down to getting your CDL training is go to different, when you go to these colleges and stuff, ask questions. Ask them, do they know of other schools that cover trade jobs, or do financial aid cover side hand training, like for a trade job for your CDL? Do that make sense? Because it's so much money out there that you don't even know about, and you can get and use for your CDL training. I mean, it was another question that got asked. And I was very adamant on making a video about it. I can't really remember exactly what it was. I can't really remember. Oh, that's what it was. If you do get into trucking, do you have to go OTR right away? Let me tell you, so many people say, oh, they're not going to hire me unless I have a year of OTR experience. Some companies are like that. And if you are a person that's going to get your CDL and you want to go local and you know you can't go to OTR, then that means that job is not for you. That means that job is not for you right now at this time. You have to find a job that works best for you and your household. So let me give you an example. Right when I got my CDLs, I didn't have no business going OTR. I couldn't do it. I got my kids at home. I just couldn't. I didn't have the ability to do that at the time. So I immediately went local. Now I'm going to tell you this. It took time to find a local job, and it was not easy. But I got local. And I did my 1 year local. After my 1 year was up, I immediately got my own truck. Everybody's situation not going to work out like mine, but I can say once my year was up, they didn't care if I had a year of OTR experience or not. The only thing they cared about is I had my CDLs for a year and I've been driving for a year. That's all they really cared about. So with that being said, people, get that out your mind of you got to have this OTR experience. Every company is not going to require that. You can work for the beer company, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, you can work for Frito-Lay doing yard jockeys. You can work for Target, Walmart distribution, Food Line distributions, all these distribution places. I said it all wrong. And have your class A and do yard jockey work. Make small deliveries and so much more. You don't have to go OTR. And get that fear out your mind of you do having to go OTR. Okay, because if you do have to go because you know there's no jobs in your area, I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place today. If you do got to go OTR and there's no jobs in your area, go ahead and suck it up and go, because there's a lot of experience you can get OTR. So another thing is, y'all just all over the place today. My hands, something in my eye and everything, but I'm gonna keep on going with this video. Y'all will be all right. Y'all family. Another thing is, stop talking to so many different people about your goals. Everybody not going to understand your goals and ambition and things you're trying to do. Some people will tear your dream down because they are a negative person. Some people will tear your dream down because they don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you grow. And they damn sure don't want to see you get no farther than where you was at last year. So some of the what I'm saying is, sometimes keep things to yourself and build it up. Build it up and work on it, instead of telling people, well, I'm going to get my CDLs, try to test, and I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. And you got any thing to add on to that, bro? You got any advice? You got any? No, everybody not gonna give you, especially a person who got a small mind, they're not gonna give you no good advice on your dream. That's something you gotta focus on. Stay focused on your dream, and then slowly announce it as you're completing some of the goals that you got in front of you. Another thing I can say is, when you get into trucking or you getting into starting your own business, you got to stay dedicated and growing, dedicated and still being a student. You're not a teacher yet and you're still learning. All right, take time out to learn first. I'm still a student because there's a lot of things I don't know in trucking. I still call and ask questions about. So you're never too big to learn. But I can say you take your time, you stay dedicated into focusing on the goals you're trying to get accomplished and study on that, then you'll go very far in trucking. One more thing before I let you go. Don't get into trucking only for the money. Don't get into trucking all because you think that we make thousands of dollars and that's all we do. Get into trucking for the career. Get into trucking for the experience of traveling the world and seeing the different cities and states and towns and how other people live all around the world. Also, get into trucking to build up a career of a wonderful trade. A trade. It's always good to have an education and a trade. Let me give you an example of what I mean by that. I have an education because I got a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. I have freight brokering, my freight brokering certification, and so much more. But my trade is my CDL Class A professional driver license. Okay, that makes sense. My trade is I can drive a school bus too. With driving a school bus, I can drive a dump truck too. With having my Class B, I can drive a Greyhound bus, or I can drive a church bus, and so much more. So that's part of still being a student, learning that I can still do so many different things with my education here, with doing paperwork, computer work, learning how to talk professional, being in business settings, and still do a trade, and learning how to drive a truck, do a craft, and being able to maneuver the trailer that I'm carrying. So I hope this video really helps someone out there. We really do appreciate all our subs, and we really want y'all to know that we are here for y'all anytime. Like if we don't get back to you, I'm sorry. We do go through a lot of emails. We do go through a lot of comments and questions, but we try to hit everybody that questions and comments on the nail. Like we try to respond back if it's professional. Also, we try to make sure people understand that we are here to uplift, motivate, and encourage. We are not here for the BS. So when you come over to the Rankins World channel, you're going to get entertainment, you're going to get knowledge, you're going to get fun, excitement, but you're going to get the Rankins World, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help. Okay, don't forget, tell other people about our channel. Share our videos, talk about them, share them on Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram at I am Clarissa Rankin, and let other people know about us, because I do this thing called Just Because Day, and you never know what I'm gonna give out. You never know what I might put your name in my video and say, hey Douglas, I'm going to send you a t-shirt, hashtag Ranking Up t-shirt. What's your address? Be looking out for it. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Like, you never know what I might say, and you never know what we might say. Hey, we're going to send somebody a $25 gift card, or hey, we might pay somebody a light bill, all just because we're the Rankins, and you are like family to us. So that's what we do. So hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, thumb up, and don't forget, comment below, send us an email, and follow me on Instagram. It's your Clarissa Rankin. Peace out.